The 10 victims of the deadly stabbing rampage in rural Saskatchewan have been identified. They range in ages from 23 to 78 years old. 9 were from the James Smith Cree Nation, while 1 was from the nearby town of Weldon. RCMP and the coroner's office have provided photographs of 9 of the victims, 6 of which appear to be related with the last name Burns, while another 2 also had the same last name. And with the latest on the manhunt, let's bring in CTV's Laura Woodward. Thank you so much for joining us this morning on CP24. What's the latest on the search for the outstanding suspect?
Yeah, well, police continue to search for Miles Sanderson. Last night, RCMP declared that they no longer believe he's on the James Smith Cree Nation. They received multiple reports that he was there. They had aerial searches, ground searches, even going through homes where a possible sighting of Sanderson was believed. But then, lifting that, saying it was a false alarm. Regina police also saying they no longer believe Sanderson is in that city. So a lot of questions today. Where is Miles Sanderson? Is he working alone? What's his motive? So with so many unknowns, RCMP have issued a dangerous persons alert for the entire province that's still in effect as police search for the suspect.
We're also learning more about the victims, the ages, what they did for a living, some of the connections, the relations, and it really kind of brings this story home and makes it all that more tragic that we're learning more about who these victims were. How's the community coping in light of this tragedy?
A lot of tragedy, as you mentioned. Last night at Sandy Bay, there was a prayer for these victims. This is a tight-knit community in Saskatchewan. They say everyone knows everyone. We're all connected here. So definitely hitting home for all of us. And you mentioned that a lot of these victims had the same last name. We don't know yet if they're all related. Only one of the victims was from the nearby town of Weldon, 78-year-old Wes Peterson. The youngest victim, 23-year-old Thomas Burns. We heard about Gloria Burns, who was a respected elder in the community, helping those with addictions. So a lot of heartache today, and the search ongoing for Miles Sanderson. I wanted to mention as well that police have actually been looking for him since the spring. He was serving a 4-year prison sentence, but then breached those conditions as he was out on a statutory release. So police have been looking for him for months, but of course it's intensified over these past 4 days.
CTV's Laura Woodward, we appreciate the update. Thank you.